I have wanted to tell you this, but I have lacked the courage up until now. But I feel like you must know that the person really behind all of this has been Akshat Jindal all along. Please believe me.
Officer, I know Akshat Jindal has a very big reputation around here. He is a distinguished person. I also know that he is your relative. But right now he is a criminal. Remember that. He can't be given any special treatment.
Vikram, he finally arrested AJ. I know that the two of you have been whispering and scheming. Tell me, did you know about this? If you have anything to do with this, tell me now!
People are right when they say an arrogant person will never give up. You have been arrested and charged for your wife's murder, and you are still full of pride.
Please tell me something, Vikram. Do you seriously think that I was the one that killed Antara?
Do not act innocent.
I just wanted to ask. I know that you and Antara were close. I know that she used to look up to you. And wherever she may be, I'm sure that she can be very proud of her brother. Because her brother has made sure that he puts duty above everything else, even above his family.
Enough, Akshat Jindal. Just give up this ruse. I know what the truth is. You may think that you are able to fool your wife and the rest of your family. But there is no way you can fool me. Your sons have already come to me. They have begged for me to spare you. But I had to send them away disappointed. I can't believe that I've finally done it. After all of these years, Akshat is finally going to be punished.
I feel like you must know that the person really behind all of this has been Akshat Jindal all along. I feel like you must know that the person really behind all of this has been Akshat Jindal all along.
This is where the sound is coming from, Vikram.
I feel like you must know that the person really behind all of this has been Akshat Jindal all along. I feel like you must know that the person really behind all of this has been Akshat Jindal all along. I feel like you must know that the person really behind all of this
Turn it
has
off.
been Akshat Jindal all along.
Please, will you stop this?
Has been Akshat Jindal all along.
I want you to look me in the eyes, and I want you to listen carefully. You know what, Mr. Ravat? Ever since I first heard the recording that was on that cassette, I thought that what was on it was a little strange. But I have finally figured it out. The voice on the tape is indeed Antara, but the words are yours alone. Tell me, how is that possible? The words that were said were definitely yours, but the voice that was saying them was definitely Antara's. I wonder how that is. I wonder why she is saying that Akshat Jindal is responsible for her death. How can she say those words if Akshat really is responsible? What's wrong, Mr. Ravat? You don't have any answers to my questions? But please, tell me, how can this be possible?
Just look here, Guddan. I do not have any of the answers to the questions you are asking.
Really? You don't have anything smart to say in that impeccable Hindi of yours?
All right, fine. If you really want to know, then I'll tell you. Antara and I were very close when we were growing up. We both had very similar habits to each other, and we both had a similar way of speaking. Both of us speak impeccable Hindi. And as far as this cassette is concerned, This is the only evidence that exists against Akshat Jindal. And if I really wanted to, I could arrest you right now for trying to tamper with police property. Guddan, I will ask you once again to please reconsider and remarry. I don't think that you understand this, but once Akshat is convicted, he will never get out of jail. So now that you have your answers, you can leave so that I can practice my Hindi. It must remain impeccable.
Please listen. I've heard many things about you as a lawyer. You are the best. Considering everything that I have said, do you think that we'd be able to get Akshat out of jail by this evening?
Guddan, the best lawyer, isn't enough. The police do have evidence against him. So we will have to find some evidence that contradicts theirs and is able to prove him innocent. Nothing will change until then.
I know where we can find this evidence. In his eyes. The look in his eyes clearly proves his innocence. I'm sure that anyone who looks at him can clearly see that.
Guddan, that can never be used as evidence. It's good you trust him, but emotions can never be presented as evidence.
We will make sure that we find all the evidence. I will make sure that...
We still need to figure out how we're going to gather all of this evidence. And while we are busy doing that, you need to find out how to get AJ out of jail as fast as possible.
Look, you are talking to the best lawyer in the city. Mr. Jindal will be released as soon as possible, and nobody can stop us. See you soon.
Thank you, Durga. You spoke up at the right time. He just didn't want to listen to me. But it seems like he's listened to you.
I am very good at getting this done. But you will tell me absolutely everything that has been going on between you and Vikram. Because there is nothing that I can do to get AJ out of jail without knowing what's really going on between the two of you. Tell me. Please tell me so that I can sort this out.
Durga, stop it. Just because Akshat is not in the house anymore, that doesn't mean that you can do as you please. This house still belongs to my son. And his rules will be followed regardless of whether he is here or not. And you know that. There is no time when you are able to talk to your mother-in-law like that. So please, will you control yourself? You have destroyed her with this quest to prove that you are right.
No,
No, Grandma. I'm afraid you have it wrong.
I don't want to hear your excuses. Will you, for once, keep your grudges to yourself and stop all of this? Please.
Grandma, be careful.
Grandmother,
Sit.
please sit down, Grandma. Please, sit.
Just
sit.
bring my son back.
Please do not be so afraid, Grandma. I am here. And I'll be here until Akshat gets back. So you do not have to worry, all right? I'm here to make sure that this family is safe. Here you go. You should drink some water.
I cannot drink anything. I must know what's happening. So please, will you tell me? Is that lawyer really going to help to bring AJ back home?
Yes, Grandma. He will. Now drink.
Are you telling the truth? Are you? Will he come home?
Grandma, don't forget that he is AJ. You know who he is. And who would want to keep AJ locked up anyway? Especially for a crime we know he hasn't committed. Grandma, you saw that I instructed that lawyer to get him out. So, you don't have to worry about AJ being locked up in jail for so long. Grandma, AJ is in the best hands possible right now.
Will he bring him back
He
home?
will bring him home very soon, Grandma.
Grandma, please let me take you up to your room. Please, let's go together.
I don't think that Grandma can take any more of this. I need to make sure that I find out the truth about what is really going on here. First, I need to find out what Guddan is hiding from me. There has to be more to the story.
I have wanted to tell you this, but I have lacked the courage up until now. But I feel like you must know that the person really behind all of this has been Akshat Jindal all along. Please believe me.
Do you really like my voice that much? Do you want to hear it every day? Seeing as you like the recording so much, would you like me to say it now? The person who is responsible for my death is Akshat Jindal.
Your job here is finished now. Your talent has impressed me a lot. You were able to imitate Antara's voice. Now you can showcase your talents somewhere else. Here's your passport and ticket. Money. It has been arranged. Tomorrow you will get on a plane and fly to London. But keep this in mind. You have imitated Antara for this recording of ours. I suggest that you forget it ever happened. Because if you tell anyone, then I will have to make sure that I deal with you properly. I hope I've made myself clear. But until then, I hope that you have a very nice trip. Akshat Jindal, there is no one who can save you from me anymore. Not even your wife. Little Guddan. In order to keep you locked in jail for the rest of your life, I have to make sure that my evidence is concrete.
Mr. Jindal? What's this? You are the owner of one of the top restaurants in the entire city of Indore. And you don't even have any water to drink?
Are you here to tell me that? 1 minute. How did you manage to get in here?
Just like everyone else, through the door.
This is not a time for jokes, Guddan. You should not be inside here. Why are you not listening to me? You cannot be here. So please will you go? Go home now.
What's the matter, Mr. Jindal? Why are you talking to yourself?
Myself?
It seems that you're missing your wife a lot. It happens.
I have become so used to fighting with you, Guddan, that we even fight in here.
Just look at this. Look at what your guest has done. He didn't even give you a chance to finish. And still you tell me to respect Mr. Avat. How am I supposed to respect him? You are the one who always scolds me for leaving the room in such a mess. And now? Just look what you've left here. Look at the mess you have left for me to clean up. Huh? And still you're giving me that look. And now I'm the one who has to scold you for having left the room so untidy. Who leaves a mess like this?
I have told you many times not to touch my belongings.
Oh, really? So should I have waited for you to come back and just left your room in such a mess? But how are you back from jail?
Did you think that you could have the room all to yourself? Do not even think about that. You will remain in your section and refrain from touching my belongings, please.
You have only just got home and already you're scolding me.
What is your problem? I have asked you not to touch my pillow. So why did you?
This is really not fair, Akshat. You are locked in jail and still you are scolding me. Fine then. I will not touch your pillow. In fact, I will not touch anything. What happened to the lights?
Akshat will never return home. He'll be locked in jail forever.
Why am I still so worried about Akshat? I know that he will be back home very soon. Tomorrow is a new day and will bring new opportunities.
Why did it take you so long to open the door?
I was listening to some music.
You should not think that you can deceive me so easily. I have decided there is no way to trust you. So my associate will remain with you until you catch your flight. You still pose a very active threat to me. I should have you killed and made sure that you would never be a problem. Do you understand how lucky you are? In these situations, I'm not usually this generous.
Sir, please don't.
No, don't be scared. I'm a police officer. I cannot take the law into my own hands. Still, you should remember that. If the situation arises, I will not hesitate to kill you. And you, remember that you are here to make sure that she doesn't do anything stupid. And this gun of yours, if the situation calls for it, then you will use it to shoot her. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You are the only one who knows what I've really done to get to Akshat Jindal. You better keep it a secret.
Good morning, AJ. How are you? Did you manage to sleep properly?
Can I please have some clean water to drink?
Of course. Follow me. AJ, before you go anywhere, you have to make sure you sign the paperwork. Come on. Constable, please will you go fetch drinks? Not tea. Not tea. Please will you bring some strong coffee for me?
I don't want anything.
Excuse me, sir. I need to talk to you.
I'll be there now.
Okay, sir.
And remember to initial at the bottom as well.
What is this nonsense? I've already made it very clear that I don't want to have any relationship with you. So why do you insist on calling me all the time? If you ever try and call me again, I will come down to the police station and lodge a formal complaint against you. Do you understand me? Never phone me again.
Mother, what's this for? AJ's locked up in jail right now.
This is not for AJ, Saraswati. I've made this for the man who has caused the rest of this household not to eat.
Is it for Vikram? Are you seriously about to take Vikram breakfast? Have you lost your mind? It seems that Durga was right about you. You cannot run this household. If Durga was in your position, in less than 2 minutes, she would have already thrown Vikram out. Why am I even saying this? He will not need this breakfast. Durga is already there.
I have to stop this. I have to go and stop Mr. Avat.
Mother, wait!
Get out of this house now. I said get out. Only our guests are welcome in this house. And after what you have done, you are no longer a guest of ours.
Durga, your anger is justified. But you...
Enough! Do not say anything. You do not deserve to talk to me. You will see what I can do if you do not listen to me. I think that is why you've been avoiding talking to me for so long. You know if you do, I will uncover all of your lies. Like Guddan. Still, regardless of how she behaved, she is still a member of this family. But you are no longer our family. So you will get your bags and leave this house.
Mr. Avat will not go anywhere. Durga, please do not misunderstand me here. Vikram's presence in this house bothers me a lot as well. But Akshat has expressed his wishes very clearly. He has said that Mr. Avat is Antara's brother and our guest, and we always treat our guests with respect. I know that you understand that I have to honor Akshat's wishes at all times, Durga. Durga, I know this is difficult, but you know how important respect is to Akshat. And you know that no matter what, Akshat would want Vikram to be treated with respect.
No, Guddan. This time...
I cannot listen to you this time, Durga. What I've said today, Durga, is a direct order from your mother-in-law.
Very well done, Guddan. You are more loyal than I expected. I am very impressed. You managed to force Durga to listen to you.
I do not understand why you are so happy about that. Very soon you will understand why I did this. As much as I dislike you, I think it is better to keep you close by so I can keep an eye on you. And make sure that I know what you are doing. Did you really think that you could arrest Akshat with fake evidence and I would just let it happen? Did you think that it would be so easy? Guddan will always keep a close eye on you. And you know what, Mr. Avat? No matter how clever a criminal seems to be, he only ever has to make one mistake. And you are still a CBI officer, so I'm sure that many people will be watching you closely. I want you to know that I'll be there when you do make a mistake. I think that you should thank Akshat for the breakfast I've made for you. Even though he is in jail, he has managed to arrange you a very nice breakfast.
Ah, that's amazing. She is still so young and full of arrogance. I wonder if that is because she is in love with Akshat. Either way, she is becoming more dangerous every day. I will have to make sure that I stay alert.
Listen to me. Until I ask you to, don't even think about stopping. He needs to understand that he is in my police station. Do you get that? Am I clear?
I wonder who Parv was talking to. Oh my word. I'm starting to get scared. Akshat must still be at the police station.
Yes.
I know that you have a plan that is supposed to harm Akshat. Please don't act so surprised about this. I overheard everything that you were saying on the phone earlier. Are you starting to enjoy this? I think you forgot something. You have forgotten how powerful Akshat really is and how much he scares you. I know you. And I am very sure of your plans. I'm very certain of the fact that you have formulated some sort of plan that aims to harm Akshat's reputation. Tell me what kind of plan you have formulated against Akshat. Don't forget, Parv. As long as I am alive, there will be no one on this earth who can harm Akshat.
Well, it seems that you have done something right. Guddan, Akshat, Jindal. You were right about the fact that I have a plan to bring some serious harm to Akshat. And now that he is in my jail, it should be very easy for me. Huh? You see, Guddan, I am truly a bad person inside. But so is your husband, Mr. Akshat Jindal. You will learn that. You may not be that innocent. He is nothing but a criminal who pretends to be decent. I know that you still do not believe me. 1 minute. Your husband is the one who is responsible. Do you believe me now?
AJ, let's go if you have signed.
Can I please have a word with you?
Yes? Sure, go ahead.
Not here. Somewhere private. If you don't mind.
Okay. Let's go to my office then.
After you.
Yes. What is it?
I have already explained to you that you have to stay away from Guddan and her sister, or else I promised you that I would not spare you.
Well, you must have done something to deserve it, Parv. You must have done something that made Akshat angry. And now you are trying to seek some revenge for it.
Come on, Guddan, what is this? How can I take revenge on him? After he has done so much for me, after all, he is the one who gave me a place to live. I mean, he is the one who has helped me get this job. I have to remain grateful to him for all of this. Even though I'm the kind of man that will happily send criminals to jail to break all of their bones, so that they learn that they're not allowed to beat anyone ever again, no matter how powerful they think that they are. But we both know that I would never do it, huh? So now that you have the answers to all of your questions, can I please get back to work?
You are very lucky that I did not beat you up in front of everyone. I wanted to show them the truth about you and that you are not a real police officer. To show them that you're disgusting. This is my very last warning to you, Parv. Because if you do not start respecting your wife and your job, then there are going to be problems. Because I promise you that. I will make sure that I take away everything from you. Both your job and your wife. Ravati will never be bothered by you ever again. Because next time, instead of only beating you up in this room, I will make sure that I come and beat you up in front of the entire police force. Do you understand? Last warning.
Listen. Put 5 strong men inside the cell with Akshat Jindal. And make sure that you tell them to beat him up so badly that his own mother will no longer recognize him.
What was Pat trying to say? Will he really not seek his revenge? No. I do not think that he has changed, even though Akshat has given him such a stern warning. I'm sure that he is going to try and get his revenge. I must stop him. I have to make sure that I get to Akshat as soon as possible. There is no other way. I'm on my way, Akshat. I won't let anything happen to you.
What are you staring at? You better move. We want to sit there, understand?
It looks like he doesn't care. I don't think he knows who you are.
Well, that is not a problem. If he does not know me, then he will find out.
Akshat!
Grandma! What? What happened? Are you alright?
I feel very anxious about something. Why do I feel as if there is something terrible that is going to happen to Akshat?
Hey, you! Get out of my way! Oh no, please move! Stop, 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 stop! Ah!
Look at what you have done!
Oh no, look at this. I was in such a hurry to reach the police station, and now look what I've done. What am I going to do now?